Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here today, New Life Pentecostal Church, Albany, Georgia. Hope you're having a great day. Got my syllabus out here from Science in the Bible 2, teach up at Indiana Bible College. So just want to go over just a little bit of this with you today. And it says, what is evolution? This is just things I came up with. Evolution, at least as the term is primarily used, is the transmutation of species or speciation. Now, what happens is people get microevolution or adaptation of the species confused with transmutation of the species, which has never been observed and is physically impossible. It's impossible because of the different changes that have to happen to different organisms, whether it's, systems of digestion, nervous systems, skeletal structures, on and so forth. It's been said that the greatest disproof of evolution is the specificity of what had to happen from point A to point B, that when you're in the middle of this, halfway eyes don't work, halfway digestive systems don't work. And that's why Stephen Jay Gould and others would come up with hopeful monsters and the punctuated equilibrium and all of this in scientific theories. So that it is transmutation of species or speciation. How did one cell survive, become to 6 cells, because there's no 2, 3, 4, 5 celled creatures out there? How did life begin? How did it go from this to a fish, or depending on your theory of evolution, from that to a mammal, to an amphibian, to a fish, vice versa? Because there's so many changes, everything had to be perfect, fully formed, fully filled. Like for a whale to, people say, oh no, whales have little feet there. No, don't believe any of that. That's no vestigial limbs. That's just not. Because a whale, for its breathing and its giving birth, has to be an all or nothing proposition. It couldn't have happened over time. It's just an impossibility. So that is what evolution is. Now, there's some things that are currently correlating with evolution. So everything came from a Big Bang. That started in 1948. And it is a theory that everything comes from some protein, as they call it, or a protein that exploded, or some other mechanism, that all the laws, all the organization started from something that was dwelling in the middle of they know not what, because space was in that. Now, some are trying to say, no, space was actually existent and all this. Okay, another thought of evolution is that given enough time, anything is possible. That requirements of such things, such as where did the original explosive material come from, where was it existing since space and time came from the Big Bang, what was the explosive mechanism, are not germane to understanding evolution, since science works from the present to back. All right, the scientific method cannot be used to prove evolution, because it is things that are observable. This would have been before observation. Other things evolution says is life comes from non-life, order comes from chaos, and perfection comes from time. All of those things are contrary to all known laws of modern science, observable laws that the Creator, the lawgiver, gave us. Evolution didn't happen. It's a massive fraud. I hope you get that understanding. Love you. God bless. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.